All right, how we feeling, y'all? I'm Relatable Gaming, and welcome back to another episode of All the Mods 9. So I've been doing some work off camera. I got some more bees. I got us some slimy bees. So those are producing some slimy combs. I got us some gold bees, some lapis, some diamond, and some redstone bees. I think I made the redstone bees on camera. But these were pretty easy. Diamond was, I think, lapis and ender or something like that. And then lapis was blue banded and mason, I think, something like that. And I set up crystalline. And I think that's pretty much all I did. Obviously I expanded our little base here, and I've also got pipes coming out the bottom of all of them, coming into all of these different drawers here. And as you see, we have a lot of combs. What do we want to do with those combs? Well, the centrifuge is, it's not bad. It's kind of slow, and it requires power. So I think we're gonna go with that. I think y'all are gonna like this one. I think we're gonna do something a little different. I discovered something cool. Let me just look up comb. Check this out. So I guess maybe you can't do it with all of them, but most of them you can use create. So you'll need a blaze burner and just a base and a mechanical mixer. So I think we're gonna try and get that set up. We're gonna have it going pretty quick, I think, because I used, and I'll link in the description what I'm using here, and I'm gonna show y'all how to use this. It's pretty cool. Create has a setup for making schematics. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna select that. I'm gonna hit check. It's gonna make me a schematic for the steam engine. So now it says has so yeah, right. So it opens an interface and whatnot. So basically, I can tell it to place it wherever I want it to, or I can use the schematic cannon, which is probably what we're going to end up using. I'm assuming that it'll probably tell me like what I'm going to need. I'm hoping it will. I'm going to kind of have to figure this thing out. I'm also going to have to figure out where we actually want to build this steam engine. Probably somewhere over here, I guess. I built this area out. I was thinking about using it for a mob farm, but it looks like the steam engine actually would fit perfectly right here. So I may just end up using that. And that's what it's going to look like. The thing is massive. But yeah, I think it'll fit perfectly right there. So I'm not sure exactly what the output is. I guess, is this where our output goes? I'm not quite sure. I guess really any of these could be our output. Maybe this is supposed to be it. I don't really know. But anyways, you can make this thing go like stupid fast. It produces a ton of stress units. So yeah, I think we're probably gonna end up going with that. And yeah, I mean, I reckon this is not a bad spot to put it. So let me throw my schematic cannon down. Throw that in there. It says it's out of gunpowder, and of course, I mean it's gonna be out of stuff left. So we're gonna need gunpowder, I guess. I don't really have a great way of getting gunpowder, do I? I might just have to go out and farm some creepers or ghasts or something. But I'll figure that out, and we'll see if we can figure out how to use this guy. Alright, so I needed to make some brass, so I got this complicated behind setup for making it. Because I'm not very good at the create mod. I ain't even about to lie to y'all. This is not my forte. But basically I throw some coal into this blaze burner, and I think if I throw stuff into here, it should start mixing. Now the problem is I don't know if I can throw multiple things in there. Like, can I throw half a stack of each? I don't know how that works. About to find out though. Can I do that and it'll work? Oh bless, I can do that. That's fantastic. Oh, I love that. That's good. Okay, I can get down with that. Alright, so what I can do is go ahead and throw all of that in there and just make a ton of brass. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, cool. Yeah, the first time I made it, I made the dust, but it requires like more copper, and this doesn't require as much copper, so I figured I'd try this. And yeah, this is the setup. It's a large water wheel going to a large cogwheel to a small cogwheel to a large cogwheel to a small cogwheel to a shaft to a gearbox to a large cogwheel to a small cogwheel to a mechanical mixer. If you got all of that, good job. If not, slow it down. Yeah. So I'm gonna make all of this brass, and I'm gonna keep getting my resources. Oh, I made this a material checklist, or well, you make a clipboard, and then you can throw it into your cannon thing and make a material checklist. And so I'm actually able to literally just go through here and check off like stuff as I'm making it, which I think is pretty neat. Oh, anyways, yeah. So I can go through and start making stuff. We are gonna have to make. Was it for the funnels? No, I already made the funnels. It was for the mechanical arms. We're gonna have to set up um, precision mechanisms. Not hard to set up. I just don't really want to, but we're gonna have to. So I'm gonna make a bunch of deployers and we'll uh we'll get it set up, I guess. Oh well. All right, I got a precision mechanism thing set up, I think. So this deployer's got small cogwheels, this one's got large ones, and this one's got iron nuggets. I believe if I throw a gold plate down, we should end up with something worth having at the end here. Now, it is a percent chance to get one, so we may not be guaranteed one the first try, but we're going to try it anyways. So then that'll pop off, and I can send that back through. And it says to repeat this process 5 times, and then I guess once we've done it 5 times, we'll get precision mechanism. Right, and this should be it for this one right here on the end. Yep, that got me my first precision mechanism. So I just wanted to show y'all this real quick while I'm messing around trying to get all of this. Made a rotation speed controller. This thing's awesome. Look how slow it's coming in. And then you put a large cogwheel on top and you can change it. 64 seems to be the max of what I can stress it out to right now. But like, look how fast this thing's going right now, dude. This is crazy. I'm guessing I can probably put another water wheel on the back or something and probably produce more. But I'm not too worried about it. My base is a mess right now. Good lord, I can't stand this. I can't wait to get organized over at my main base. But I'm kind of just waiting until we've got, you know, all of their stuff together before I do that. But I'm just slowly creating everything that we need. We need 144 of these fluid tanks. I believe that's what it is, correct? Yeah, 144 of these fluid tanks. So pretty awesome. Yeah, I'm just gonna continue to make everything that I need. We're pretty close overall, really. I guess I can check off the rotation speed controller. But yeah, once we get it on, we'll get it on. All right, I believe that we're ready. I'm gonna fill in the floor right there where there's a little bit showing. And then we're gonna give this bad boy a shot. I think it's got enough ammo. It looks like one piece of gunpowder lasts quite a while. It says, yeah, shots left 2,000. Can I like preview it? Show printer settings. Anyways, I mean, yeah, that's where I want it. So I'm gonna hit play. Oh, and it's working. Check that out. That's pretty dang cool. I'm not gonna lie. This is pretty neat. I'm kind of excited about this. Now, I'm not quite sure as far as how to actually get it going. I assume that we're probably gonna have to like manually get it going. I don't think it's gonna just start itself. But I'll be back whenever it's done, and then we'll see if we can figure that out. All right. So I'm taking a break from the big Steam thing because it's over my head. I don't really understand the whole create thing. I'm still kind of figuring it out, and that was like super confusing to try and figure out how to run. So we're gonna work on just a smaller one for now. I'm gonna repurpose my little wood farm here, or my little sorry, my crop farm here. We're gonna make it a wood farm actually. So I should be able to, I believe. Oh yeah, by the way, somebody gave me some a jetpack. It's fully charged, but obviously it's not going to be fully charged forever. So I'm going to use it as much as I can for now. But I need some deployers, I think. Deployers. I'm going to need one more of these. So let me make a brass hand and see if I can get one more of these. I hate having to make this polished quartz stuff. Um, yeah, there we go. Um, yeah, because we're gonna have to um use the deployers for planting saplings. Then I can use that to make that. Then I can make a deployer. All right. And then I think you have to place the deployers kind of weird. Um, I think you have to do something like this. No. Okay, well actually, you know what? Somebody also gave me a wrench. So wherever I put that, oh, I probably stuck it over here in this chest. Yeah, I just kind of was throwing everything in that chest. Okay, so I guess that's not how it is. I think that I've got to go like this. Nope. Okay, there we go. That's what I got to do. What? I thought I made 4 of them. Oh, there we go. Okay. And then I've got to flip these over. No, they're correct now. And then I can set them to. I'm really confused. Oh well. We're just gonna see if this works, and if not... Wait, why do these have a filter? Okay, there we go. And then the filter will be oak saplings. And then I should be able to pull all of this stuff out of here. And then throw some oak saplings in there. And then I think it'll start working. Ooh. I don't think I can have all of that stuff on there. Now I think it'll start working. Nope, maybe not. Oh, maybe it will. No. It wants the deployers to be connected. So I'm gonna have to get some super glue. I think I've got some though. Let me see. Do I have glue? No, but I've got slimy stuff. Let me get some glue. Alright, I've got everything glued together now, I think. And we're gonna see if this guy works. It looks like it's working. I'm gonna grab some of these saplings. See if it'll work right. Throw them in the chest? Yes. Do the deployers deploy the sapling? No. Deployers should deploy the saplings. Why are they not? That is the answer that I'm not quite sure of. The saplings aren't in there. The deployers definitely have the saplings. They just don't seem to be wanting to place the sapling. Why would that be? I'm not sure. I am actually really confused why this isn't working, because the deployers are trying to place the saplings. They're just not having the success that I want them to. I'm gonna stop it right here again and see what the deal is. What if I go boom? That's not what I meant to do there. I just don't know what that does. But let's find out if that worked. That's not what I want. Huh. I don't know what just happened. This is kind of interesting. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can figure this out. Alright. I don't want to jinx it, but I think it's working. I ended up putting the deployers out like this, and then the saws are out front. And it seems to be working. So I'm gonna go with it. Yeah, I think it's doing the right thing. So I'm gonna go get some bone meal and we'll try it out. I think we got some. Let's see. We got some bones. I can macerate these and then get some bone meal. I like having the jetpack, but I take a lot of fall damage because I keep using it. I think for now I'm actually gonna take it off. And it also feels kind of cheaty, so I'm just gonna stick it right in here with the other gift stuff. And I may use it later on down the line. And Jesus, this thing is loud. Come on, just give me some. There we go. Alright, I got my bone meal. Let's go and try this thing out. I just want to grow one tree and see how it does. Alright, let's see how we do here. Oh, by the way, the piston thing on my hand was something I got from my artifact thing. Alright, it should stop right here. Okay, it stops. And then once it cuts that tree down, it should deposit it here. I think that's what'll happen. Come on, please work, please work. Oh, yes, it did the thing. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, so that worked perfectly. Beautiful. Okay. Awesome. Alright, well, I'm going to unlock both of these and remove that. And then that'll allow that to actually start putting all the different fruits and crap that we're going to get out of this into there. And actually, I think I'm going to put wood in this one because it's upgraded a lot. And I'll let the fruits and stuff go somewhere else. But that's awesome, guys. So this thing is actually now officially working. And we'll be able to use the wood from this actually as a fuel source for the generator that we're about to put right here. So that's going to be huge. I'm going to link a video in the description for the generator I'm about to use, because I don't really know how to explain it, but I think that I understand it kind of. So we're going to attempt to understand it, and I'm going to put this thing together, and we're going to get into finally processing our bee production stuff. Alright guys, so I got us a little something set up here. So I'm going to link y'all this steam engine here. I've got everything pretty much fully automated. So our tree farm is still rocking over here. And then I've got the tree stuff coming down here, and it gets pumped into a drawer, and then that gets pumped into this furnace here. The furnace is on a loop where it'll continuously keep itself full, but it also is constantly making charcoal for me. So that charcoal comes over here and sits on this depot right here, and will be grabbed by one of these mechanical arms as time needs. And this mechanical arm will keep our blaze burners down here full. This mechanical arm will keep these blaze burners full. So our blaze burners should constantly be able to run. I'm going to have to hook up obviously some gears to these mixers. But I think we're pretty doing pretty well right now with this. So pretty much all we have to do is actually get everything hooked up to where the bee stuff comes over and gets put into these centrifuges, or in these basins, sorry. And then just connect it up to storage. I set up a little drawer right here for all of our final stuff. And I also made myself an ultimate trash can because I'm just going to avoid the honey and wax because I'm not too worried about it. So yeah, that's what we're going to do with that. I'm going to start running some wires and then we'll see if we can get this bad boy to start running. All right. And I think it's working. So I've got a rotation speed controller up here coming out, and it's set to max speed. And all of these guys seem to be doing what they're supposed to. It just doesn't have anywhere to put the items quite yet. So all I gotta do, hopefully, is I'm using Ender IO conduits. I know this is not the most organized setup here, by the way, but it's what I'm doing. So, and then I'm gonna have to go to functional storage and make a linking tool. Then I will link this guy. I'll link all of these guys. Just like so. And then I can set this to insert and don't extract. And there we go. Oh, wait. Oh. I'm going to have to filter that so that it's blacklisting those items. Because I thought that it would have a separate inventory for those, but apparently it does not. I'm not too sure how to filter it. I'm assuming that there's some kind of item filter. But if there is, I don't know what it looks like. I didn't see anything as far as that, so I may end up having to go to universal pipes instead of Ender IO pipes. I think that's probably what I'm going to end up having to do. Alright, so I was trying to upgrade our storage over here, but I ran out of copper, so I decided to go ahead and make myself a copper bee. I do apologize, the rain is extremely loud. Yeah, I made myself a coal bee and a copper bee. And both of them have a baby upgrade in them right now, so I'm going to try and produce those up to full hive. I just set them up in these because I'm going to try and maximize the amount of space that I'm using to try and make this a little more functional. I will still continue to expand these little rooms, and I do have plans to actually expand upwards, but not in too much of a hurry right now. This over here is working fantastic. I think it's going to be enough probably to keep up with our excess. I know we definitely have a lot of excess, but I think that it's going to be enough. I mean, you can see these things are cooking, so I'm pretty happy with it. I guess I could put round robin upgrades on everything so that it's filling all of them up equally, but I don't guess it's too big of a deal really. It's doing what it needs to do. All the blaze burners are staying lit, though I do think we're burning more coal than, yeah, we're definitely burning more coal than we're producing. Yeah, so that's why I made the coal bee though, so it's not a huge deal really. Oh, sorry, jeez, voice crack. I went to a concert last night, so my voice is kind of gone. But yeah, I mean, I'm pretty satisfied with it. I'm gonna let the copper bee and the coal bee produce some more babies in there, and I'll continue to upgrade my storage over here because this is gonna fill up pretty quick the way it is. But yeah, cool guys. Well, that's probably gonna do it for this one. I hope y'all enjoyed. I do appreciate you watching. I think probably next episode we're gonna try and get into some power because having to constantly keep charcoal in here is kind of a pain. But not really a pain, it's just kind of annoying because it burns it pretty quick. So, well, alright guys, I hope y'all enjoyed. I'll see y'all in the next one. Take it easy guys.